It's a long time since I uploaded a video about our lesson on our world. Today is also another wonderful time that we've been opportune to see. Yeah, we thank God for that. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the environment and the weather. All the things that we are going to learn is about our world and our. So now we are going to talk about the environment and the weather. Okay, but first of all, when we talk about environment, what is it? So when we talk about environment, we know environment as the things that surround us. Okay, or they are the condition under which people live. So and I also like how Albert Einstein also defined environment. He defined it as everything except himself, or everything except yourself. Okay, so anything about this world, with the exception of myself, is what we refer to as what? Environment. Okay, so we are going to talk about environment. We also learn something about the weather. Okay, we also learn something about the weather. So now, so under this, we want to learn something about the sun. And I believe you've all seen the sun before. Okay, so the sun is also a body of the solar system. The sun is also a body of the solar system. So now the sun is a worldwide source of energy God gave to humankind. So it is the worldwide source of energy that God gave to humankind. Okay. Yeah, so we use it for so many things on earth. So remember that the sun is not part of the object that is found in this earth. Okay. But it is part of the solar system. Okay. It's part of the solar system. However, its influence also is felt on this earth. And we also know that it is the main source of what? Energy. Okay, so this means without the sun, I wouldn't have energy to even sit here to talk to you. And it is the energy that we get from the sun that also helps you to do most of your daily activities. Okay, so do you see the sun from where you are located on earth? What do you see? What do you use it for? Okay, so today we are going to learn something about the sun being the source of energy on earth and life on earth. Okay, so these are some important things that I want you to know about the sun. All the planets orbit around the sun. So all the planets, they all orbit around the sun. And the sun is one of the stars in the galaxy. So it is one of the stars in the galaxy. And when we talk about galaxy is a group of stars. Okay. But this star belongs to the galaxy called the Milky Way galaxy. The size of the sun is over 1 million times bigger than the earth. So the sun is over 1 million bigger. So it would be 10 million, it would be 100 million. So we are saying that it is 1 million, over 1 million times bigger than the earth. But the distance between the sun and the earth is about 149.6 million kilometers. You also have to understand that the sun is a star. So when we talk about stars, stars are heavenly bodies that produce what? Light. So they burn to produce light. And the sun is also a star because it gives us light. It is also located at the center of the solar system. So the sun can be found at the center of the solar system. The earth moves around it. The same thing applies to Jupiter, Saturn, other planets. Okay, so now we want to look at how we get light and heat from the sun. The sun rays produce heat. So one thing you have to understand is that the sun rays produce heat. The closer we are to the sun, the hotter we feel. Okay, so those closer to the sun experience what? A very hot, okay, hotter, they feel hot. Do you understand? Yeah, the sun produce light too. Okay, so the sun produce light. And we also know that light travels in a straight line. So light cannot travel through solid objects like the walls, cardboard, books, or human beings. So it turns in a different direction when it blocks any solid object. This is why rooms remain dark during the day when the windows and doors are closed. Okay, yeah. So now we want to look at some of the importance of the sun. So why is the sun important? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is that the sun produces heat to keep the earth warm and comfortable. Okay, so assuming the temperature here on this earth is always around negative 15, negative 1 downwards, okay, life wouldn't be possible, wouldn't be comfortable. So the sun helps keep us what? Warm. Okay, so it produces what? Heat. The heat from the sun help us to dry our wet things. Okay, so we dry our wet clothes, wet things under the sun. Okay, so the heat is the one going to cause it to what? To dry out. Then the energy from the sun can be transformed into electricity. So this is what we I think we know as the solar panel. Okay, solar energy. Solar energy changes energy from the sun into I think electricity. Okay, there are some people that's their main source of what? Electricity. They get electricity from the sun. So if you have a solar panel, it can, I think it's the device that can help convert or change the sun energy to electricity. Okay, the electrical energy that you want. Okay, and the sun produces vitamin D. We need vitamin D. Okay, we need vitamin D. This is one of the important vitamins. So you know that vitamins are food substances that help us to live healthier. Okay, to have a healthy body, also have a healthy life. The sun help our plant to grow. The plant also needs sun. Okay, so for example, photosynthesis. Yeah, so when we talk about photosynthesis, for most of you who are not aware of photosynthesis, the process whereby green plants prepare their own food with the use of energy from the sun. And you have other things like carbon dioxide and water that it absorbs from the soil through their roots. Okay, so sunlight is very important for plants as it uses it in the production of its food. Okay, so now that we've talked about the positive effects, we want to look at the negative effects of the sun. The sun can destroy our eyesight if we directly look at it. So if you fix your eyes on the sun for a very long time, it's going to affect your eye. Okay, so if you do that, you have to stop. The sun can cause water bodies to dry up. Okay, so in places like the desert where there is scarce water, okay, water is scarce. The sun is able to what? Cause all the water bodies there to dry up. Then the sun rays can cause skin burns. Okay, so sun rays can also lead to what? Skin burns. It can also cause skin cancer. So when your sun is exposed to what? The sun for a very long time, it may lead to what? It may cause what? Skin cancer. Okay. Yeah. So the sun causes crops to burn. The sun also can cause some crops to what? Burn. And it can make us sweat and lose water, a process known as dehydration. So the sun also let us lose water, and it can also cause things such as headache. Okay, so during the sunny days, a lot of people complain of what? Headache. Okay, and I'm sure that this has to do with the dehydration. Yeah, so it is advisable that during this period you take in a lot of water. Okay, so ways we can protect ourselves against sun rays, you have to drink more water on sunny days, like I said. So drinking more water. Water is life. Water is life. And the earth is made up of 70% water. The same thing applies to your body. It contains about 70% of what? Water. So the body needs a lot of water to keep it moving. More often, our bodies lose water through sweat and urinate, especially when the sun is hot. So when it is hot, you see yourself perspiring. You sweat a lot. And when it happens this way, it means you are going to lose a lot of water. Okay, so You therefore have to take in more water so that you can stay hydrated. An umbrella can help use to protect us from the sun rays. So during the sunny days, yeah, you can protect yourself from the direct sun rays using an umbrella. And you should wear light colored clothes on sunny days. Okay, so this helps the use of heavy clothes on sunny days makes our body produce heat and stress. So we should use light clothes. Okay, and we should also wear clothes which is made from light textured cloth on sunny days. Okay, yeah. We should also walk under shade on sunny days. So this shade from trees. Okay, the trees block the sun rays from reaching us. So when there is shade, you have to walk under it. Okay, and you should always protect our eyes before looking at the sun. So before you look at the sun, you have to protect your eyes. Okay, so these are some of the things that I want us to know about the sun. Okay, yeah. So I want you to subscribe to this channel because this year 2025, I'm going to produce a lot of things. You'll be learning so many things about the solar system, about the environment, okay, and about people. You will learn so many things about people across the world. So I want you to subscribe to this channel.